It is Saturday, October 13th. Our top stories today. Detained in Cuba, the family of a Metro Vancouver police officer facing sexual assault allegations speaks out. Plus,
this was my retirement. I'm not going to be able to retire.
Another BC landlord's rental home is trashed by tenants, leaving him holding the bag and the bill.
You're watching Global BC. This is Global News Morning.
Good morning, I'm Colleen Christie. Thanks for joining us. The family of one of two BC police officers held in police custody in Cuba is speaking out.
Is your brother scared?
Oh yeah, of course. The fear of the unknown, I think, is something we can all relate to.
In March, Mark Sims of the Vancouver Police Department and Jordan Long of the Port Moody Police Department were on vacation in Varadero when a 17-year-old girl from Ontario accused them of sexual assault. Long is alleged to have been an accessory to the crime. The two men were arrested and thrown in jail. They were released after a week but have been barred from leaving the country. It's unclear if charges have been laid. Family and friends of Sims say the evidence does not support the alleged crime and believe someone has the key to end their nightmare.
We are sure that someone knows the truth, and it is weighing very heavily on somebody's conscience. And for whatever reason, they haven't come forward. Maybe they're worried about betraying their friend or their family member even, and embarrassed they haven't come forward sooner, ashamed. It's time to do the right thing. We have two innocent lives on the line here.
Alarming situation in Nanaimo tent city last night. Police evacuated a portion of the controversial Discontent City homeless camp, and the bomb squad was called in when investigators discovered potential bomb-making components on site. Campers were moved to a nearby conference center. Police say the bomb-making components weren't very sophisticated, but were enough to cause serious harm.
I really feel that it is making it look like kind of a joke and making us look like we're just like delinquents, and all this kind of bad publicity is not good for a lot of the people in this.
Advanced voting has begun in the civic elections that are a week away, and serious allegations of election fraud have surfaced in 3 of BC's largest cities. New accusations of possible vote buying in Richmond, Burnaby and Vancouver have emerged. A group called Canada Wenzhou Friendship Society is alleged to have used social media platform WeChat to offer voters a financial travel allowance if they vote for certain candidates. Richmond RCMP is investigating.
It can feed into voter cynicism or the perception that elections are not free and fair, and that would be very unfortunate because in Canada we do have a history of free and fair elections, minimal fraud or irregularities. The allegations that we're hearing about today are worrisome because they do suggest organized efforts, even if they are small scale.
We're getting new information on the investigation into voter fraud accusations in Surrey. The RCMP says of